Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today I'm back with some more Pokemon Go Battle League battles. Today we're jumping into the Ultra League, the first Ultra League round of this new season, season 17 I want to say, and we're going to be using a team of Talonflame, Poliwrath, and Swampert. But yeah, did you also know that only 1.7% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed? So if you're enjoying, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe, helps on the road to 10k. But yeah, let's head into the battles. So yeah, as I mentioned, this is a team of Talonflame, Poliwrath, and Swampert. We're going to have Poliwrath as the safe swap. Obviously, you don't really want something that's got a quadruple weakness to grass as a safe swap. I mean, in the Ultra League, there's not really that many grass types, to be fair, but it's never a good idea to have something with that many weaknesses as a safe swap. We do have Talonflame on the lead. It's just, obviously, we just use Talonflame. Was it the last video? Yeah, I think it was actually. And that was in Great League, and it just does really well in Ultra League as well. I think Talonflame and a lot of fire types, to be honest, are the real winners of this update. So yeah, having a load of fun with Talonflame. I just love this Pokemon. It's just so satisfying, just absolutely chunking away with the incinerate damage. Excuse me, Poliwrath is actually quite a good safe swap now as well. There is going to be things that you're taking a lot of damage from your Ampharos, your grass types, your electric types, but there's nothing that comes to my head that you're actually walled by. Giratina, the thing that you would have thought would have walled you before, you can actually do really well with the icy winds. And I think there's in one of these battles I still had Ice Punch on my Poliwrath, so I can't actually remember which one that is, but we will find out. As well as this entire team is really strong against Cobalion, which I'm not actually sure if it's going to be as rampant this season. However, there was a ton of them the last couple seasons, so that's going to be putting a good stop to that. A couple core breakers and Tapu Fini, I want to say. Tapu Fini is going to be doing insane against the Talonflame, and your Poliwrath and Swampert aren't really going to be doing that much damage to it either. However, I think with all the buffs to different Pokemon and the nerfs to certain other things, I think that we're probably not actually going to see that much Tapu Fini. So we'll see how that plays out either way. Let me know how your season's battles are going so far. Currently at rank 17 as I'm recording this, slowly making my way to getting my ELO. We'll have a video on that as well. I will get a video up about my 7k special. I'll do a giveaway for that and sort of hopefully gauge interest in that. But yeah, I'll get that up at some point. So we've got the Poliwrath against the Venusaur. That's another thing that you can actually do quite well against, depending on sort of energy leads and sort of health leads and stuff like that. With your Icy Wind, shield situations as well, you can do decent with the Icy Wind, lower their attack, and potentially get to another one. But we're going to let our Poliwrath go and just come back in with a Talonflame, go for a Flame Charge, farm all the way down. They're going to come in here with their Suicune. They do get to a move, unfortunately, so I shield this up, and of course they get the attack drop, and they do also come in with something else, a fire type. We saw the incinerate damage, and it's a Salazzle, which is amazing for our Swampert. I know it has Poison Fang, I can't actually remember what other moves it has. I want to say something like Earth Power, maybe Overheat as well. That's just a guess, though I'm not actually sure at all. Gonna undercharge with the Hydro Cannon, but we still just took it right out. So yeah, that thing's really frail. Swampert going for the Hydro Cannon against the Suicune. Just going for as much damage I can just to chip away what I can. Excuse me. Getting their final shield there. And I do just unfortunately not quite make it to the Hydro Cannon there. They're going to go for the Scald. It's going to take me out. We do go for the Fly, and this is going to take them out. I wasn't actually sure if Suicune won CMP against the Talonflame. That was what I was nervous about. I thought maybe I should just save my shield for that. However, we come out on top. Talonflame versus Cresselia, this is quite a good matchup. If they have Future Sight, it is a bit worse. But in the case that they don't, like here, they're going to go for the Moonblast. We're looking quite good. Can just go for the Flame Charge, totally ramp up our attack, and just incinerate all the way down. Opposite their Grass Knot is going to be doing nothing to a Talonflame, being with Fire and Flying type, and your Moonblast is going to be resisted by the Fire type. And of course, the Cresselia is not getting stabbed on either of those moves, so doing really well there. They're going to go for another Moonblast here, and we're going to let it go through, just farm all the way down, and got a Flame Charge loaded, already double boosted, and I go for the Fly. They're going to shield here, and I think because they stuck in an Incinerate through, they're actually going to... Okay, so they didn't take me out there, but yeah, I think maybe I should have swapped out sooner, because I've got two water types in the back that are good against the Talonflame. But yeah, gonna go for the Hydro Cannon here. This is gonna do pretty much all of their health, but they do shield it up. Obviously wanting to preserve the health. They're gonna be at a Fly, and this is gonna do a decent... That would probably be close to taking them out, to be fair. And so, they come in with their own Poliwrath. I didn't even realise my one must be an XXL one, because I'm looking at the size difference here. And yeah, you can just see that my one's so much bigger. Which, yeah, nice to see. Going for the Scald, this is hopefully going to lower their attack, which it does, which is pretty good. They're going to go for an Icy Wind again, I want to say. For some reason they kept on going Icy Winds instead of Scalds. To be perfectly honest, I don't know which one is more energy efficient in this matchup. Obviously, Scald as well having the 50% debuff chance instead of the 100%. Thankfully, it was 100% for us here. We do get both of the debuffs, which is really nice. They're going to go for another Scald, and yeah, at this point, they catch a move on the Talonflame, which it doesn't really make much odds. If they'd had a move anyway, then maybe. If they'd gone for a Fly and gone for the Icy Wind, then excuse me, I got the hiccups. I think they could have won that, but we decided just to farm the Poliwrath all the way down. Poliwrath, she's a sort of neutral matchup, I want to say, because our Fly is going to be doing so much damage to them. Plus, as well, their Scald is going to be doing a heck of a lot to us. We're just going to stay here, play it by ear, and went for the Flame Charge there and got a shield, which is good, but they go for the Icy Wind and they also get a shield, which isn't so good for us. So now our attack is just back down to neutral. We do get the Fly through and going to take them out there. They come in with a Giratina, which we're just going to go for another Fly. This is going to do some decent neutral damage, and they're going to let it go through. Giratina is just so tanky though, so pretty much anything isn't going to do the most amount of damage. Excuse me. I want to say we come in with a Poliwrath here and just go straight for the Icy Wind. They're going to go for a Claw, I want to say. Yeah, Dragon Claw. And we can just go straight for the Ice... Oh no, so this was the one I think that I actually had Ice Punch and not Icy Wind. Yeah. So this was actually the first battle in the set. And I realised, I was like, oh, okay, we've actually got the wrong moveset here. So that was a bit of a mistake on my part, but it does end up working out okay as well. Going for another Icy Punch. They do shield it up, so I do come in with a Swampert. And yeah, they obviously didn't want to see Swamperts, and they give up. Must have had like a Talonflame or something in the back. Next battle in here, we've got Talonflame on the lead against the Obstagoon. This isn't the worst. Obviously, they can hit for some neutral damage with the Night Slash, but the counters are doing pretty much nothing, so we're looking pretty good here. They're going to go for an Obstruct, and that's... I can't remember what... I think it boosts their attack or defense. I can't actually remember. But I boost my attack with the Flame Charge, and they're going to go for a Night Slash just because they've already gotten a shield, have they? No, they haven't, sorry. So I'm going to go for another Night Slash, hoping to put a bit of shield pressure, but they don't. Managed to farm all the way down though, which is quite good. So we've got switch advantage, plus we do have both everybody's got all shields, so I'm going to go for the fly. This is obviously boosted at the moment, and it's obviously going to grab a shield just because that would have probably done about 80% of Charizard's health. Going to come in with a Swampert, and I know I can take any one move here. They go for the Blast Burn, and again, it does do quite decent damage. I come in with the Poliwrath. I don't know if... Well, no, it probably was a smarter decision. If they've got Grass Knot, that would have just totally wiped out the... would have wiped out the Swampert. Going for the Scald. Unfortunately, don't get the attack drop. And so... I'm going to let this one go through. And... yeah... well, just barely doesn't take me out. They do get a Psycho Cut of energy in through. Do still have 2 shields, thankfully, so we're going to shield this up. I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake. No messing around, and hoping that they let it go through, which they do. This is looking pretty good for us now. Just need to get to 2 Hydro Cannons, and we're looking good. They shield that one there. Do have another shield, so we can shield up the Grass Knot. Obviously that would take us out well and truly. Farm up a little bit of extra energy. This is going to take out the Cresselia. It is tanky, but it's not that tanky. And Charizard, unfortunately, does get to the move. And so we're going to live with 1 HP and a Dream, and we're going to be able to get to the Hydro Cannon, which is going to take out the Charizard. Beautiful. So yeah, that's going to be about it for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, leave a dislike, let me know why. Any team suggestions or anything like that, let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya! Peace.